This is my partway dive through my sketchbook that I made. If you're interested in seeing me make the sketchbook, you can look at the video on that's popping up now. This is my homemade version of a sketchbook that I took from a kind of spiral bound one that I really liked. I took my bone folder and some thread and I stitched it together, so it was actually twice this big. So one page was actually this big. And so I folded them all together and I made this tiny little book. I've been putting stickers from places I've been and been working on, so let me walk you through what I have. So on the cover, when I started using it, I actually built it January 11th. So I filmed it 6 months ago, and then I just kind of sat there for 3 months and I was worried about using it. But I thought, you know what, I need to do it. I rebound it actually February 1st, so that's a good note to remember. So I made it January 11th, it sat there, kind of wiggled, and I rebound it because I didn't love the first one. I have a little stamp that I punched in here, but I punched it too many times. First thing, I've only been on a couple places with this sketchbook, and it's been really fun. I took this to Los Angeles. I went on a plane, and I normally take Delta, but this time I was taking Southwest, and I was struck by how there's no little screens. There's no little screens on the back of the chairs, so I couldn't watch a movie except on my phone. And so I was watching Sinners on this guy's phone on front of him. He was able to like put it up there, and he had his little thing in. But also I started trying to draw them while they were on the screen, and there's just a bunch of hats in the movie. I didn't realize how many hats are in the Sinners. It's really like a haberdasher's dream. We went to a beach and we looked at this big rock for a long time, and I tried to paint it over and over until it almost like bled through the page. And so I finally started just from scratch and redid it. This is Corona del Mar. I went to Disneyland. I was gonna ink this and maybe do paint, but it's just a pencil sketch at the moment. I saw a lot of robots in LA, just different robots. I saw 2 different food delivery robots. Let me show you this. I also bought these little translucent sticky notes so I can do stuff like that to show the food opening up inside the little delivery robot. I saw a real Zoltar machine. It was broken, but it was there. I thought that was neat. The Griffith Observatory, there was a Tesla coil and a James Dean statue and an Albert Einstein statue on the inside. This is my friend's clown persona, Grimy. I went to his show, that's what Down to Clown was. My child was sleeping at Dollywood, taking a nap in the stroller. This is a red car that's at Dollywood. This is the first one I actually did on the trip. This one feels like a warm-up. I inked it and painted it back at home when I had time. And then I have ones I didn't complete. But I love my little sketchbook. I hope you go make your own. It's very fun, but it's just a quick update of what I've been using it for. I use kind of tape to kind of A, hold it together, but B, I like this kind of line right here. It looks like a real book binding. And this is just the back of the book board. I think I like this color though. I wish I had something prettier to put on it, like a nice fancy paper, but this is the sketchbook. And what I've been doing lately is in the back of every one of my everythings, notebooks, sketchbooks, pen test. So when I have a pen that I don't know how it's going to work with the paper, I do it in here. So let me grab something. Here is a Crayola gray marker. And let's say I didn't know what kind of gray I'd get out of it. Like, is it a warm gray, a cool gray? So I'll normally write what it is. There you go. Now I have this, I can see, okay, kind of goes through what happens when I do layers. Great. So I've been filling up all of my books with this sort of pen test in the very back. But that's my sketchbook. If you want to see how it's made, you can watch this video over here.